Close your eyes for a moment and picture the life you desire. Feel it not as a distant dream, but as a present reality. Let your imagination weave a tapestry of the fulfillment you long for. In that sacred space within your mind, you hold the keys to a blessing so magnificent, it defies your current understanding. Imagination is the gateway to all blessings, the invisible bridge between where you are and where you long to be. It is the divine faculty within you, a sacred tool gifted by the Creator to shape and mold your reality. When you close your eyes and begin to see with the inner eye of imagination, you are not merely engaging in fanciful daydreams, you are entering a realm of infinite possibilities, a space where your desires are already fulfilled. Every great achievement, every unexpected blessing, and every miraculous turn of events begins here in the sanctuary of your mind. To unlock the blessing you never expected, you must first recognize the immense creative power of your imagination. It is not bound by the limitations of time, space, or circumstance. In this inner world, you are free to create anything you wish without restriction. When you focus your imagination on a specific desire and live in the feeling of its fulfillment, you activate unseen forces that work tirelessly to bring that vision into your external reality. Consider the moments in your life when something extraordinary happened, an outcome so perfectly aligned with your deepest wishes that it seemed almost magical. If you reflect deeply, you'll see that these blessings were not accidents. Somewhere within you, at some point, you entertained the possibility of this outcome. Your imagination had painted the picture, perhaps fleetingly or unknowingly, and the universe responded. To make this process deliberate, you must practice what Neville Goddard called living from the end. This means that in your imagination, you don't merely see yourself achieving your goal, you feel as though it has already been accomplished. If you desire abundance, imagine yourself already living in financial freedom. See yourself enjoying the fruits of your prosperity. Feel the joy, the relief, and the gratitude as though it is your present experience. This act of creative visualization is not passive. It is a dynamic and intentional way of commanding your reality to align with your vision. Imagination is more than visualization. It is about embodying the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Feelings are the secret, or they are the energy that fuels your imagination. When you combine the vividness of your mental picture with the deep emotional resonance of fulfillment, you send out a vibration that the universe cannot ignore. It is as if you are broadcasting a signal that declares, "This is my reality and the world must conform." However, the greatest blessings often come in forms you do not expect. This is why imagination must be free of rigid expectations about how your desires will manifest. Let go of the need to control every detail and trust the infinite intelligence of the divine. You may imagine abundance, but the channels through which it arrives will surprise you. A new opportunity, an unforeseen connection, or a sudden inspiration might be the vehicle of your blessing. Keep your imagination focused on the end result and allow life to orchestrate the details. Doubt and fear are the only barriers that can block the flow of your blessings. When you entertain thoughts of lack or impossibility, you are using your imagination against yourself. Instead of creating a world of abundance, you reinforce the limitations of your current circumstances. This is why it is vital to guard your imagination vigilantly. Dwell only on what uplifts you, inspires you, and aligns with the life you wish to create. If ever you find yourself slipping into negativity, return immediately to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Let that feeling become your dwelling place. Imagination is not a passive act, it is the most powerful action you can take. Through this inner work, you move mountains without lifting a finger. You transform your reality without forcing or struggling. You are not waiting for the blessing, you are creating it. Each time you enter the world of imagination and dwell in the reality of your desires, you are planting seeds in the fertile soil of the universe. These seeds will grow, sometimes silently and unseen, until one day they bloom into blessings that far exceed your expectations. Remember, your imagination is the pathway to blessings, but it requires your full belief and participation. Trust in its power, nurture it with love and faith, and remain steadfast in your inner vision. You do not need to know how or when the blessing will arrive. Simply know that it will, for your imagination has already claimed it. All that remains is for you to align with its reality and watch as it unfolds in ways more beautiful and abundant than you ever dreamed possible. Feeling the reality of your desire is the cornerstone of manifesting the life you envision. It is not enough to merely wish or hope for something. You must bring the essence of that desire into your present moment, living as though it is already accomplished. This process may seem abstract, but it is a profound and transformative practice that engages the core of your being. The feeling is the key that unlocks the door to your blessings, creating a powerful alignment between your inner state and the external reality you seek to experience. When you truly feel the reality of your desire, you are no longer separate from it. There is no gap between you and the thing you wish to manifest. You embody the state of already having it, already living it, and already being it. This feeling is not simply a fleeting emotion. It is a deep, sustained conviction that overrides the senses and transcends current circumstances. It is the energetic signature of your future brought into the now. Your emotions are the language of the subconscious mind. They are far more influential than words or thoughts alone. When you feel joy, gratitude, love, or fulfillment, you communicate to your subconscious that these experiences are your reality. The subconscious, which governs the vast majority of your actions and perceptions, does not differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It accepts your feelings as truth and sets in motion the events, opportunities, and synchronicities needed to align your external world with your inner state. The practice of feeling the reality of your desire begins with imagination, but it goes beyond visualizing. Close your eyes and immerse yourself in the scene of your wish fulfilled. See yourself living the life you dream of, but more importantly, feel it. How does it feel to have your desires realized? Does it bring a sense of peace, joy, or freedom? Allow those feelings to rise within you as though they are happening right now. Let them flood your entire being, dissolving any doubts or fears that may try to intrude. As you cultivate this feeling, you shift your vibration. Everything in the universe operates on frequency, and your feelings are the vibrations you emit. By feeling the reality of your desire, you match the frequency of that reality. You become like a magnet, drawing to yourself the people, circumstances, and opportunities that resonate with your energy. This is not wishful thinking or blind optimism. It is the deliberate use of universal laws to create your life from the inside out. One of the most remarkable aspects of this process is that it works regardless of your current situation. You may feel stuck, limited, or far from where you want to be. But the moment you embody the feeling of your desire fulfilled, you begin to transcend those limitations. The outer world cannot help but respond to the new energy you are radiating. What seemed impossible starts to unfold effortlessly, often in ways you could not have anticipated. It is important to maintain this feeling consistently, even when external evidence has yet to appear. This is where many people falter, allowing doubts or impatience to disrupt their alignment. Remember, your outer world is a reflection of your inner state, but there is often a time lag between planting the seed and seeing the harvest. Trust that the process is working and remain faithful to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Gratitude is a powerful tool for sustaining this feeling. When you give thanks for something as though it is already yours, you amplify the energy of receiving. Gratitude is not only an expression of appreciation, it is a declaration of ownership. It says to the universe, "This is mine, and I am thankful for it." By living in this state of gratitude, you create a continuous loop of giving and receiving, where blessings flow to you effortlessly. Feeling the reality of your desire is not about ignoring your current circumstances or pretending problems don't exist. It is about focusing on what you want to create rather than what you lack. It is a shift in perspective, a reorientation of your energy toward the life you are destined to live. This practice requires discipline and faith, but the results are undeniable. As you master this art, you will find that your desires are not just fleeting wishes but inevitable realities. You will witness the power of your feelings to shape your world, and you will understand that the blessing you seek has always been within you, waiting for you to claim it. The feeling is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Cross it, and the life you imagine will meet you there. Faith beyond the seen is the unwavering belief in outcomes that are not yet visible, the trust in a reality that exists beyond the evidence of your senses. It is the essence of creation, the invisible force that bridges the gap between desire and fulfillment. Faith is not blind optimism or a mere act of hoping for the best. It is a deep, unshakable conviction that what you seek is already on its way, regardless of current circumstances. It is this faith that sustains you when doubt, fear, and uncertainty threaten to pull you off course. To cultivate faith beyond the seen, you must first understand that the outer world is a reflection of your inner state. What you believe to be true in your heart will inevitably shape the reality around you. However, this process does not work in reverse. You cannot wait for external proof before you believe. True faith operates independently of physical evidence. It is a decision to trust in the unseen forces of the universe, knowing that they are always working in your favor, even when you cannot yet perceive the results. Faith demands that you look beyond appearances. It asks you to see abundance where others see lack, to recognize opportunity where others see obstacles, and to feel peace in the midst of chaos. This perspective does not ignore reality, it transcends it. It allows you to hold the vision of what you desire firmly in your mind, even when everything around you seems to contradict that vision. This is not denial but alignment with a higher truth. One of the greatest challenges of faith is resisting the temptation to let doubt take root. Doubt often disguises itself as practicality or realism, whispering that your dreams are too big or your desires too far-fetched. But faith requires you to stand firm, even in the face of uncertainty. It is the ability to say, "I do not yet see it, but I know it is coming. This knowing is not based on logic or external validation. It is a deeply personal understanding that stems from the core of your being. The beauty of faith beyond the scene is that it frees you from the need to control every detail of how your desires will manifest. When you have faith, you do not need to know the exact steps or timeline. You simply trust that the universe is orchestrating events in perfect harmony, often in ways that far exceed your expectations. This trust allows you to release the anxiety of forcing outcomes and instead embrace the flow of life. Faith also empowers you to take inspired action. It is not about passively waiting for your desires to materialize, it is about moving forward with confidence, knowing that every step you take is guided by a higher intelligence. This action is not born out of desperation or fear, but out of a deep sense of alignment with your purpose. When you act from this place of faith, your efforts are magnified and opportunities begin to unfold naturally. There will be moments when your faith is tested, when the outer world seems to contradict everything you believe. These moments are not setbacks, but opportunities to strengthen your conviction. They are reminders that the journey of manifestation is not linear, it is a process of growth, refinement, and alignment. When you encounter challenges, remember that they are part of the unfolding of your blessing. Hold steadfast to your faith, and you will find that these obstacles often lead to breakthroughs. Gratitude is a powerful ally in maintaining faith beyond the sea. When you express gratitude for your desires as though they are already fulfilled, you reinforce your belief in their inevitability. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from doubt to trust. It is a declaration that you believe in the goodness of life and the limitless possibilities available to you. Faith beyond the seen is not a passive state, it is an active choice you make every day. It is the decision to trust in the unseen, to hold on to your vision, even when the path forward is unclear. This faith is the foundation of all creation, the invisible thread that weaves together your thoughts, feelings, and actions into the tapestry of your reality. As you walk in faith, you will discover that the unseen is far more powerful than the seen. The blessings you are waiting for are already in motion, aligning themselves with your belief and trust. You may not see them yet, but they are closer than you think. Hold on to this truth and let your faith guide you through every challenge and uncertainty. The moment you fully embrace faith beyond the seen, you unlock the door to a life filled with miracles, abundance, and joy beyond measure. The law of assumption is a principle of profound simplicity and transformative power. It states that what you assume to be true, what you accept as your reality, will inevitably manifest in your life. This law does not rely on external circumstances or evidence. Instead, it works from within, shaping your outer world to reflect the state of your inner belief. It is the ultimate creative force, allowing you to step into the life you desire by embodying the feelings and mindset of already having it. To live in the assumption that your life has already been blessed abundantly is to claim ownership of your desires before they materialize. This is not about wishful thinking or mere optimism, it is about knowing with certainty that what you want is already yours. The act of assuming is a mental shift, a decision to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you want to create. In doing so, you set powerful forces into motion that work tirelessly to bring your assumptions to life. The foundation of the law of assumption lies in understanding that consciousness is the only reality. Your external world is a mirror of your internal state. What you believe, feel, and assume to be true will inevitably be reflected in your experiences. This is why it is crucial to become aware of the assumptions you carry, whether consciously or unconsciously. Many people unknowingly hold assumptions of lack, limitation, or failure, and as a result, these become their lived experiences. To harness the power of this law, you must first identify the assumptions that no longer serve you and replace them with ones that align with your desires. If you wish to experience abundance, assume that you are already prosperous. If you seek love, assume that you are already deeply loved. These new assumptions must be held with unwavering faith, even in the face of opposing circumstances. Remember, the external world is always playing catch up to your inner state. Living in the assumption of your blessing requires a consistent and deliberate focus on your desired reality. It is not enough to assume for a moment and then revert to old patterns of doubt or fear. This is a practice, a way of being that becomes second nature over time. Each day, take moments to immerse yourself in the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Visualize your life as though your desires have already been realized. Feel the joy, gratitude, and peace that come with this reality. The key to sustaining your assumptions lies in the feeling. Neville Goddard emphasized that feeling is the secret. The emotions you associate with your assumption are what give it life and power. When you assume something with genuine feeling, your subconscious mind accepts it as true and begins to reconfigure your reality to align with that truth. This is why it is crucial to focus on the positive emotions of your fulfilled desire rather than dwelling on the absence of it. Challenges may arise, and circumstances may test your faith. In these moments, it is essential to remain steadfast in your assumption. Do not waver or allow temporary setbacks to shake your belief. Instead, see these challenges as opportunities to deepen your conviction. Remind yourself that the external world is malleable and that your assumptions hold the ultimate authority. The more you persist, the more your outer reality will conform to your inner state. It is important to release the need to control the how and when of your desires manifesting. The law of assumption works in ways that often defy logic and expectation. Your role is not to micromanage the process, but to maintain the assumption of your desired reality with unwavering faith. Trust that the universe is orchestrating events in your favor, often through channels you could not have anticipated. As you live in the assumption of your blessings, you will notice a profound shift in your experiences. Opportunities will arise, connections will be made, and circumstances will align in ways that seem almost magical. This is not coincidence, it is the natural result of your inner alignment. The more you practice this way of being, the more effortless it becomes, until it feels as though your desires flow to you naturally and abundantly. The law of assumption is a gift, a reminder that you are the creator of your reality. By choosing to assume the best for yourself, you align with the infinite possibilities of the universe. Your life becomes a reflection of the blessings you have claimed within. As you embody this truth, you will discover that there are no limits to what you can create. Assume the life you desire and watch as it unfolds before you more beautifully and abundantly than you ever imagined. The blessing you seek is already on its way, moving through unseen channels and aligning itself perfectly with your life. This is a truth that requires faith, trust, and surrender to the divine timing of the universe. Often the greatest blessings arrive when you least expect them, not because they were delayed, but because they were being prepared to arrive in the most perfect and meaningful way. The unseen workings of the universe are intricate and precise, ensuring that every detail is aligned for your highest good. When you begin to trust that your blessing is on its way, you shift from a state of longing to a state of gratitude. This trust is not passive, it is active faith that transforms your energy. It allows you to release the anxiety of how and when, and instead focus on the joy and gratitude for what is coming. Trusting in the unseen forces of the universe is an acknowledgement that there is a higher intelligence guiding your life, one that knows the perfect timing and manner in which your desires will manifest. The arrival of unexpected blessings often feels miraculous because they defy our expectations and timelines. Yet, they are not miracles in the traditional sense, they are the natural result of your alignment with the flow of life. These blessings may come through unexpected opportunities, chance encounters, or sudden insights that shift your perspective. They remind you that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, even when you cannot see the evidence. To prepare for the blessings that are on their way, you must first open yourself to receive them. This means letting go of resistance, doubt, and limiting beliefs that may block the flow of abundance into your life. Often, people unconsciously resist their blessings because they feel unworthy or doubt that such good fortune is possible for them. Recognize these thoughts for what they are, illusions, and replace them with affirmations of worthiness and openness. Declare to yourself and to the universe, I am ready to receive the blessings that are meant for me. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to align yourself with the blessings that are on their way. When you give thanks for what you already have, you create an energetic frequency that attracts more to be grateful for. Gratitude is not only an expression of appreciation for the present, but also a declaration of trust in the future. By being grateful for the blessings you expect to receive, you align yourself with their arrival, creating a vibrational match that accelerates their manifestation. Patience is another essential element of trusting that your blessing is on its way. In a world that often demands instant results, it can be challenging to wait for the unfolding of divine timing. Yet, patience is not passive, it is an active trust that what you desire is being orchestrated perfectly. During this waiting period, focus on preparing yourself for what is to come. Strengthen your faith, hone your skills, and cultivate a mindset of abundance so that you are ready to embrace your blessings fully when they arrive. Unexpected blessings often require you to step outside of your comfort zone. They may come in forms that challenge you to grow or ask you to release old patterns and habits. Be willing to embrace change and trust that every shift is leading you closer to the life you desire. The blessing may not look exactly as you envisioned, but it will always be what you need in the moment. Trust that the universe sees the bigger picture and is guiding you toward your highest good. Even when you cannot see it, your blessing is on its way, moving through the invisible currents of possibility. It is like a seed planted in fertile soil. Though you cannot see its growth, it is pushing through the earth, reaching toward the light. Your faith and trust act as the sunlight and water that nurture its journey. Stay committed to your vision, knowing that the universe is working tirelessly on your behalf. Release the need to control the process and surrender to the flow of life. This does not mean giving up on your desires, it means trusting that they are unfolding in the most perfect way. Surrender is not weakness, it is the ultimate act of faith. It is saying, I trust that everything is working out for my highest good, and I am open to receiving my blessings in the most beautiful and unexpected ways. As you align yourself with this truth, you will find that life begins to flow more effortlessly. Opportunities will present themselves, connections will be made, and solutions will arise seemingly out of nowhere. These are the signs that your blessing is drawing near. Trust in this process, for it is guided by a divine intelligence far greater than your own. Your blessing is not just on its way, it's already yours, waiting for the perfect moment to unfold. Embrace this truth with faith and gratitude, and watch as the blessings of the universe reveal themselves to you in ways that surpass your imagination.